Welcome to an EdTech Blitz, which is going to show you how you can participate in a Twitter chat. And today we're going to be looking at SchoologyChat, which is going to be starting any minute now. So just to show you, right now I have two tabs open. I'm on Twitter on one tab, and as you see here, Bob Schutz is saying, the Twitter chat for SchoologyChat is going to happen with the hashtag SchoologyChat. Now, I found instead of getting all these notifications, it is easier to manage if you also have open TweetDeck, which is simply tweetdeck.twitter.com. So I have my home screen right here, but what I'm also going to add, I'm going to add a few columns. Okay, so first on TweetDeck, I'm going to add my notifications. Okay, let me add that column. And I'm also going to add a search column and my recent search. So I'm doing some hashtags, which are SchoologyChat. So let me add this right over here. And I have open my home, notifications, and SchoologyChat. And what's cool is I can just click and move these over. So as I see, Bob Schutz is saying, welcome to SchoologyChat, tonight's topic as suggested by our thoughtful learning community, gratitude and giving. Can you hear the violins playing in the background? So I'm going to go to new tweet just to say here for SchoologyChat. And what I'm doing is I'm putting a hashtag for SchoologyChat. So this way, if other users are using that hashtag, it will all come in. As you see, as all this SchoologyChat's coming in over and over again, it's like a threaded conversation. And also creating a secret EdTech Blitz video. I know Bob Schutz and Corey, they're going to love the idea of this video that I'm putting out here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just adding to SchoologyChat, and what they do first in a Twitter chat is normally they'll say, please introduce yourself, and kind of like a, little question. And then they'll do a question and answer format, okay, such as Q1, and then follow it up by the question. And the way that you respond is you have a few other choices. Make sure you put like A1 if it's to question one, and always make sure you put the hashtag SchoologyChat so it goes into this threaded conversation. I like to actually quote the question that I'm going from, so I like to do a quote retweet where I have the question underneath and I can tweet up top. Now, in these Schoology chats, it is good to be very concise with your answers. Even though Twitter has expanded how many characters you can use, it's still very good to be concise. So as you see here, I start getting in my notifications on TweetDeck. If I switch over to Twitter, for me, new tweets, I go back to notifications. It starts to get a little confusing, and tell you the truth, for the first time it does get overwhelming. So let me bounce back over to TweetDeck. Okay, and I'm just going to wait here, go silent for a little bit, and I'm going to fast forward this to the next when they start asking for introductions and questions. So as we see right down here in SchoologyChat, I didn't know what was going on, and I see everyone introducing themselves. So if you scroll down, you'll see Bob Schutz said, welcome everyone, please introduce yourself. Where are you tweeting from? What is your favorite holiday tradition? Just something to kind of like break the ice. They're all icebreakers and a great way to start to facilitate this threaded conversation. So I'm going to put, good evening everyone. Stephen Rayo from New Jersey. Schoology ambassador, proud to be that. I'm going to hashtag that. Also going to say favorite holiday tradition. is a, Christmas brunch, Christmas light drive, and of course, Christmas story. And let me just hashtag SchoologyChat here. And I'm just going to hit tweet. And it goes over on my home side with all my followers. And also when I scroll up top, it automatically populates the past answers. So what I can do here is I can just zoom in and, just like Glenn's, instead of saying, hey Glenn, welcome back, nice to see you. I can just, just give him a like on that. Nice, dinner out with wife and kiddos, great. Just showing people some love on this. And also, what's pretty neat is on my home side over here, if I didn't want to be in SchoologyChat, I also see that Jimmy is starting a culture ed chat where question 1's coming up in 1 minute from him. But for tonight, we're going to focus in on SchoologyChat. So let's wait for the first question, and I'll be back in just a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is I see that one of my fellow ambassadors is, just saying, hey, how you doing? So I'm just going to come over to my notifications because you see how quick SchoologyChat is going. There's many people involved. I'm just going to comment back to her, and I'm going to say everything is going well. Hope all is well with you. Bridges out in San Francisco. Let me see. That's nice. Awesome. Definitely fun times. So Bob says we will use the question and answer format. He usually leads off with all this very, early on in the chat. The chat for SchoologyChat usually lasts an hour. There's usually about, say 5 or so questions. Bob adds in that we'll follow question 1, 2, 3 format with A1, A2, A3 in response. So what I'm going to do with this video is show you the first 2 questions so you get the hang of it, and then I'm going to show you the responses and how you can respond. And TweetDeck, like I said, makes it very, very nice to handle. It's very, very smooth instead of going back and forth to, Twitter, trying to find, hashtag SchoologyChat, making sure everything's loading, going from top to latest. Oh wait, I have a few more notifications. Let me click on this. So it gets a little bit confusing. So I'm going to stay from now on TweetDeck, which makes it very straightforward. So Bob goes, fresh from the Thanksgiving holiday, with respect to the Schoology community, who or what are you thankful for? SchoologyChat. At the end of your answer, make sure you hashtag SchoologyChat, because even though it's showing what you're responding to, make sure you always add that hashtag at the end. Sometimes I truthfully forget. I'm like, oh, I forgot to do SchoologyChat. So what I would do, I would come over here, and what I would do is copy it first, what I wrote, so I don't have to rewrite it. I would copy it, and then I would just come over to the 3 dots, delete it, and rewrite it, and make sure I add in the SchoologyChat hashtag on it. So after waiting, maybe 5-10 minutes, they'll come out with question 2. So Bob adds in question 2. Schoology community members are a generous bunch. Share favorite ways in which you or others give back to our learning community. So what I'm going to say right now is I'm going to do the quote tweet again, and I'm going to do A2. I enjoy giving back with my EdTech Blitz videos. And what I'm going to do now to make it easier, I'm going to go to YouTube and give people the link to my channel. This way they can go onto it and they can see all the different EdTech Blitz that I have. So I'm just going to copy this link, go back to TweetDeck, give this to them, and hashtag SchoologyChat. Now I want to keep that short, so I'm going to do in another one. Let me tweet this one out to them, and then what I'm going to do once again, I'm going to go to Bob's tweet again, do another quote to tweet, and I'm going to put another A2. Thankful for the public groups in Schoology where I can always get a quick answer or helpful suggestion. SchoologyChat. Those public groups are amazing to be a part of. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to tweet that out. This way people are seeing what I'm writing, and if I have any questions, or if they have questions, I can answer them off on my notification. So Melissa agrees with me. So she enjoys the video, so I'm just going to like that and give her that support. You know, Phil is grateful for Bridget's challenges in the Schoology Champions program, which is really, really cool. So as you see, the notifications are coming in really, really quick. And if I was over here on Twitter, it would start to get a little bit confusing. So TweetDeck definitely helps organize it and makes it real neat. As you can see, like a lot of people are liking certain ones. Glenn's retweeting stuff, but it's nice where I can just scroll through the SchoologyChat to just see the information. You know, public groups is huge. There's so much information in public groups that I would highly suggest joining one, even if just Schoology educators. If you ask a question, you'd probably get an answer very, very quick. Natasha adds in, you know, she always feels supported in these groups. You know, SchoologyChat is a great way to exchange information. Last month, we had Glenn Irvin that really talked about gamification, and that was a very widely popular group. At the end of the chat, normally, Bob or Corey, they'll put together a Storify, which is like a collection of, you know, popular and different tweets from SchoologyChat. So I would definitely suggest trying out Twitter chat, whether it's SchoologyChat or another chat. They're always happening. SchoologyChat happens every first Tuesday of the month. So, you know, now that you've seen what it looks like, definitely get out there and try to break down the four walls of your professional learning, where expand out to the state, to the country, and really see what happens. I mean, it may be that you just want to hang out and see what's going on and how to get a grip of how a SchoologyChat happens, because it is very quick paced, but there's much that you can learn. Even look at Madeline right here. She's a pre-service teacher, but she enjoys being a part of SchoologyChat to really take in the information of what's being given out there and help make her a stronger pre-service teacher to when she begins being out in the field. And as you see, like down here, others will go back and forth and say, thank you for this, or, you know, that's a great idea. So it definitely builds your PLN and it forms a great community that even after SchoologyChat, you can still hashtag SchoologyChat to, you know, ask people questions. And when you get these followers and you follow others on SchoologyChat or any Twitter chat, it allows you to form that connection to get stronger as an educator. So there you have it. Hope to see you next month or on any other Twitter chat. But if you have any questions or comments about another EdTech Blitz, let me know and I'd be glad to help. Have a great holiday.